We got a girl named a girl named Bree, a girl named Karina with a K, not a C. We invite thee to come and speak. Talk about your life and your truth. What's the tea? No judgments here, so have no fear. We let that be known, yes, loud and clear. Come on, stay tuned. Log on to YouTube, see it all, hear it all. Here at the girls' room.
Hey, welcome back. I'm A Monet.
I'm Bree with the T.
And I'm Karina with the K. Okay,
And we are the girls' room.
How's
everyone week has been going? Because the week's not over yet.
But it's been a long week because we missed y'all last week. We wasn't here.
Yeah, we needed that break though.
Yeah, we needed that.
I was
little
sick,
long week.
so I'm glad I was sick last week because I don't want to be here spreading all my
No,
germs.
ain't nobody got time.
I was on my deathbed, you know.
The weather's been fucked up, so.
I mean,
getting everybody
no,
sick.
I feel, yeah.
It's like cold,
Yeah.
and then it's like really hot.
And then it's cold, and then it's hot again.
Then it's really
cold
raining,
again.
then it's like, come on, what's up?
The weather's a woman. Because it don't know what it want to be, and we don't know what we want to be sometimes. But
That was a good metaphor.
this week's theme of the week is respect. And I chose...
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Sing it.
Find out what it means to me.
Okay.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
What?
Take care. Hey.
Oh, I
Second,
don't
semi,
know
second,
this
semi,
one.
second, semi, second.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, seriously.
you're real
No, but
Aretha
on a
Franklin.
serious note, like, I feel like respect is important. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
Just respect me, respect my space, and just respect.
Mm-hmm.
Respect should just be on everybody's mind.
That's a fact.
I don't give a shit. I don't care if I don't know you. Just respect me, and I'm gonna respect you, point blank, in the mother effing period. So I want to talk about just
This
being
man.
on the NYC trains, because that's your first lesson of respect. That's where the devil tempts you. The
man.
temptation is a
That is
motherfucker
real
on the train.
I tell you.
You want to
Lord,
snatch somebody
Lord.
up sometimes and just like, yo, really?
I got into an argument with this lady on the train this week, actually.
Oh, my.
Like, it's probably like 2 days ago. It was on Monday. And I was on the phone with my sister, and she's like, I said, calm down. She's like, so
Why
I'm
were you
like
arguing with someone?
I'm sitting down, and it's like close to the door or whatever. My coat was a little big, so it's just like, if you about to sit down, you can say, excuse me. She sat on my whole coat. Like, literally, like, put her bow in there. I'm like, miss, like, can you say excuse me? I pushed her and everything. She was like, what? She said, why would you do that? What? She was just getting at it. I'm like, you sat on my whole coat.
There's a courtesy. When you're on the train, you got a big coat. I need you to, like, control it. Like,
Yeah,
if
you want to sit
control
down,
it.
no, if you want to sit down, you need to ask me.
We're not in your house. We're not in your house. I was
She said you need to ask me if
You
can
need
sit
to
down.
ask me.
I
Like,
don't
can you
ask
sit
you
down?
nothing.
Yes, can you move your coat?
You take one seat and that's it, okay?
Nah, can you move your
Put
coat,
your coat
or
on
I'm gonna
your
push
seat.
you? Well, you're gonna be fighting, and then you're not just gonna sit on my coat.
Nah, that's not funny. Maybe
And then-
that's how that man felt. Why he
Nah,
kicked this lady in the head.
there's no
Maybe
nothing
because
possesses
look,
you to kick
she-
an 80-year-old woman.
But wait, she had mad stuff on the seat still. What if he
so
wanted to sit?
mean.
I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just trying to make
a little light of the situation.
Yeah,
like, what if he wanted to sit down? And she
because
said
we
no?
really don't know why he kicked her though. Like,
There's
do
nothing
y'all?
possessing
There's
you.
no excuse.
Instagram. Do y'all
There's
know
no
why?
excuse.
Do
There's
y'all
no
know
excuse.
why this
I don't
lady,
care what
this
he
man
did. I don't
kicked
care what
the
she
lady
did.
on the train? Do y'all know
That's
why?
still
'Cause
I don't
that's
care what
like
she
so.
did.
That's somebody's grandmother.
but look at the she had mad stuff on the seat, so maybe she wanted to sit down.
Ria's
Like, no, I'm just saying.
She's crazy.
But no, they said they arrested him though.
No, that's good that he got arrested,
because
yeah.
that video was blowing minds. I was tired of seeing that video on social media, like for real. Like, why
I
would
barely
you?
seen it.
Why they didn't get that? They got Sandra Bland off of social media though, but y'all can't get this shit off of social media.
True.
Come on now. But no,
I felt that's OD. That's just OD.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, he wanted a seat. He wanted a seat.
Because they trying to say they knew each other. I don't think
They
they
knew
knew each
each-
other. That's what they said. It was it's unidentified. If they know
CNN
each
said
other.
that.
Yeah.
CNN don't know what the fuck they talking about.
That's exactly what they said. So like, there's a little more to the story, but let's get into this just hilarious mess. How did y'all feel about her statement? And like,
It
what
was
she said?
disrespectful
The
as fuck.
situation was not hilarious at all.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
I don't really know about it. I just saw her post
I saw her post apology. So
and I went back
yeah.
to, I guess she deleted the previous post because I couldn't
course she
see
did.
what it was about.
but apparently it has something to do with Sikh men.
What?
Who?
Sikh men. Sikh is like a religion. Or
Oh, that's the religion. Oh, because
That's why you
he
say
had
or
the
culture or something.
He had the stuff on.
So what did she say?
And they was boarding the plane, and I guess she said some.
She said, "Yeah,
Let me
fully
say, if I'm
boarded."
scared, I'm scared. Just double down. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck. You. Okay, no.
I seen her, like her response. See?
I don't know. I didn't really read this too much. But she said some ignorant shit, and she recorded it and put it on Instagram. I kind of felt like that's where she went wrong at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, like, you know, when you out in the street, you always saying, you know, some ignorant shit to yourself or to the persons with you, but you say it to each other.
Yeah.
My thing is with Jess, it was like, you should have kept that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Why put it on Instagram? You should have known that you was going to disrespect an entire
Culture.
You know, certain things you shouldn't say. But I do feel like it's a double standard because you have other male comedians like Mike Epps, Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. They always joke about ignorant shit that's to other races in transgender community. They don't
there's
never.
A thin line. There's probably a thin line, and then I don't know. Like this one was just on the wrong side of the line, I guess, because I don't really know what she said. I just know that people were not for it.
Yeah, they was not feeling her. They was trying to say she was canceled. I'm like, come on, y'all, don't cancel sis. I like Jess Hilarious. She's funny as fuck, and she's young, and she could keep up with the big dogs. Like you can't hide that. Like
I like Jess Hilarious. I won't cancel her.
exactly. Like I love
won't
Jess.
cancel her. I love Jess.
Like,
I mean, unfortunately, people say some crazy things
all the time.
and sometimes
she
you just don't.
apologized.
Yeah,
like
sometimes you don't even
But
realize
did you
in a
apologize
moment.
because you really felt sorry, or did you apologize because you felt like people were coming at you, or you may have?
I think it's a little bit
No,
of both,
she
though.
did it for either or.
Nah,
She
it's-
apologized.
No,
Yeah.
there's a difference. Like,
I mean, like
Is
you
it
can't
sincere?
see
Are
people
you
like
really
you. I don't like
sorry?
y'all.
Because at the end of the day, she
you
still got to protect her career, though. She do.
An apology is an apology.
Exactly. Kevin Hart apologized. And he said shit fucking, 10 years ago.
And they still
still
brought it up.
only-
Still bringing that shit up.
first of all, that was a couple years ago. That was not that long ago.
Well,
And with his
years
thing, he
ago.
apologized. He apologized because, like, first of all, you did it, and the only reason you came clean about it was because she was trying to extort you. So it wasn't really even about your wife, like, yo. It was more like, oh, you're trying to
still
come at
feel
my
like
money. Now
an
that's
apology
where you,
is an
chill.
apology.
No,
And
it's not.
I said what I said.
But what you talking
Sound
about when
what I
Kevin
said.
Hart said the thing about the gay people? Like,
That's what I was talking
yeah,
about
that's
too.
what I was
I didn't know you
like,
were talking about the
what?
cheating.
Like,
So when
what?
I tried to play it off because we're gonna be recording right now. I tried to play it off like, yeah, I knew where you was going with that. But I really ain't know
That's
where
the one
you
I
go
saw.
with that.
yeah, no, I'm
much about
like,
the
nah,
other.
No, when
like
he said about that,
mhm.
because you know he was supposed to record he was supposed to host the
Oscars, yeah.
but then they digged up that he said some gay shit about some gay
He said
people.
some
So
shit,
it was
like,
like,
9 years
oh.
ago.
See, I don't
No,
like
you
when people
can't.
dig up stuff from, like, your past.
And then
And
it
I'm
was
just like, people grow.
Going viral on social media.
And
make
that's
mistakes.
what
It's
that's
not
where I'm
recent. Get
going
over it.
with Jess. Jess apologized right then and there. This is not something that surfaced from 500 years ago. She apologized. She's human, and this is what I talk about with America. Period. People don't know how to forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. Move the fuck on. That's why America is in crisis and going into shits because we don't know how to forgive and forget and move the fuck on. But and moving on to the next topic.
Like I said, we like you, Jess. Keep
Jess,
doing
that
what
was
you do,
disrespectful
boo.
as fuck, though, Jess. That was
It was,
It was
yeah.
not cool.
That wasn't right. Don't do it again, because I love you, sis.
So if you give you this time, you ain't gonna get too many chances now.
We gotta get into what?
I'm so
Love and Hip Hop
mad
Season
because I
8,
missed like
ATL.
half of it. I seen like little clips of it.
At least you seen
Well, I
clips.
saw it. It's 2 episodes came out at one time.
Ooh, child.
The 2 for 1
But I
special.
seen Love and Hip Hop Miami. That's weird. What the fuck was I doing? All right, I'm gonna think about that after.
Miami, I be having.
Miami was trash.
Too
It
much,
just.
but-
That's
It
what
was
I'm
too
saying.
much,
Like, what the
yeah,
fuck
it
was
was
I
too
doing
much.
at that
Aren't
time?
they
It
done
was so
already?
good.
Was it the reunion or something?
It was the reunion.
Yeah, it was the
They're
reunion.
done.
The
Their
first
season
reunion,
was
like, I
so
wasn't
short.
even
It was the
into it.
reunion.
Their season was so short though, because I feel like
It
it's
was.
really not that interesting.
I would say that's my least favorite one.
Yeah.
Atlanta is my favorite, then New York,
New York.
is second.
I love Hollywood. No, Hollywood is
Hollywood
is
is
up
Hollywood
there.
is just messy as fuck because
Yeah,
in
it's
LA
too
they're
much.
all fake.
It's too much
But
shit going on
everybody's so
there. I don't like
fake,
that
too.
one.
It
I think
is.
Hollywood's
Atlanta.
like my top two.
I'm mad I missed you. I'm gonna watch you tonight. Don't worry.
But no, for real,
They're gonna fill me in.
Mama
seen
D
the-
is definitely not honoring the code of respect because she's not respecting herself. Her old ass is back on the pole.
For real? She's stripping? No, she's not. Y'all lying.
Sis.
Listen,
sis.
I'm not gonna say she's stripping, but she was on a stage
with some see-through stuff.
that
And you
was like
seen-
above level, and everybody
Yeah.
was lower.
You seen grandma's
watching her.
cheeks and her titties.
Oh.
So I can't really call her stripper because she wasn't taking anything off.
But she was on top
That's
of
a
the
storyline.
stage with
wearing
music.
something very
That's a storyline.
revealing.
That's a third
I don't know, but I just want
Y'all can't
Scrappy.
believe that she really is gonna be a fucking stripper. Like that's
I just
OD.
want
I gotta
Scrappy,
think about that shit.
Scrappy to get his mom off.
I'm
the
about to
call.
say, y'all think Scrappy's
she's
letting that
too
shit
old.
go? She probably
She
doing it.
grown and she's hanging out with KK.
Oh,
Speaking of
messy.
KK, so you know Scrap, he got released from jail or whatever. They put him in a halfway house. So the tea is he can only get out of the halfway house if a blood relative who doesn't have any priors, they got a clean record, they can sign him out. KK finds his sister from his
Half-sister.
father.
Who's the same age as him?
Yes, but from his knowledge, his father was supposed to be dead.
Because that's what KK said.
She said she knew for 3 years that he wasn't dead. So
they was doing
now,
But he's been in prison for like 3 years.
5 years he
5
was in
years.
prison for.
Scrap?
So now, yeah,
That's
Scrap
been
went-
that long.
Scrap
That
did
went by
5
double
years.
quick.
So now Scrap.
No,
did-
5 years
I
in
don't think it
jail.
was 5 years.
Yeah,
Yes, he
5
did
years
do
in
five
jail
he
be
years.
was
like some
supposed
other
to do
shit.
5. That's why he's in the
But
halfway
he did
house.
5. He really did.
sure?
He did 5 years.
I thought he did 3.
Y'all
He
need
did
to
5
check
years.
that. I don't think he did 5.
I don't think it was all 5.
That's too
I think
quick.
he went to
He
prison
just
for
went to
5.
jail.
Okay, whatever.
Probably got out
whatever,
for good
that's not the point.
behavior.
The point is, we're dragging it. The point is, KK is just lying, and it's like I don't know why Mama D want to hang out with her. She's just really a hot ass mess. Like I don't know. I just feel like ooh, child.
So they signed him
They
out?
need to stop looking for people to be on Love and Hip Hop in the hood. Because
Did they sign them out?
Yes.
Oh,
he's
she
home or
left?
whatever. But now he feels like
He's not home. He can only come home like a couple hours a week.
yeah. But he's not in prison. He's in a halfway house.
Yeah, I know. Get that.
So now he feels like KK is like lying to him because it's like, why didn't you tell me as soon as you found out my father wasn't dead? That's how he feels.
Yeah, you should. As a mother, you should tell
But
him.
the point I was trying to make, KK's messy as fuck. Mama D's messy too, so they make a cute little duo.
All right, so what about Tommy? She's been fired because she could be facing possible jail time. Like
And
looking
VH1
like
don't want to
54
do business
years.
with her no more. They're like over it.
I agree.
They're
Bitch, you
over
messing
it.
up the company. And you messing up the brand. You can't be getting
She
arrested.
ain't really messing up the brand.
Yeah, because
Because the
It's
brand
bigger
is
company.
messy.
It's
Yeah,
bigger
it's
than
messy.
her.
But
She's in good company.
you
Yeah.
can't keep catching all these cases and records
Because
and
one
everything.
thing, she ain't gonna be able to film, so they feel like, what are you here for? Sis,
Exactly.
If
If
you
you
can't
keep getting
film?
arrested, what
You're
you gonna
supposed
do?
to be behind the cameras. We're supposed to be getting this footage. You are.
It's not even
This
that.
is your
It's
job.
just bad for business.
It is kind of a
That's
conflict
bad
of
for
interest
business.
because they have contracts with her.
Mm-hmm.
VH1 has contracts, so it's like if you're not here to shoot,
They
we're
didn't-
wasting money.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we need to figure something out. But
I feel bad
I wish
for
her the best of luck, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because nobody never wants to go through that type
Good
of
luck,
situation.
Tommy.
And moving on.
I want to talk about because the clip I did see was because I posted that on my page the day before. Stevie J and Faith Evans and the daughter. Cause
Nah,
that
Eva is too cute.
she is so cute.
She said, you
and
gotta
at
say
least
something about that.
that's what I was gonna say. She is grown, but
She's very mature for her age.
yeah, she is, and she's very aware of
Yeah, she
of what's
is.
going on. Like,
But I feel like
and
she's at an appropriate age
to know.
knowing things because everything she said was head on. Like, yes, you have to ask my mother.
That's my favorite part.
'Cause she
That's what I
raised
like.
me.
Yeah.
Hello, don't
That was
forget.
my favorite
That's
part.
why I like Stevie. He got into a little him and the Mimi's girlfriend Ty. They got into a little clapback session on
When?
in the Shade Room comments. Shade Room posted Ty with Eva, and Stevie went under the post like, "Oh, y'all should adopt," and Ty wrote a whole post like, "Oh, no, I don't need to adopt no kid. I'm gonna hold my own kid. But yes, we take care of Eva very well. You don't even take care of her. Da, 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 boop, 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 boop. Then Jocelyn, oof, my purse. Jocelyn added on that, oh yeah, the same thing here. His wife, Faith Evans, is paying for his child support and da 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 and boo 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 boo. And I was like, whoa, what is going on? He don't take care of them childrens.
Them churns. That's
My thing is with Stevie J though, how do you have? Well, they
He
had a
had
shot. They
9
had a
kids.
shotgun wedding though. Okay, that makes
Ooh.
sense. He's spending Faith money. Okay, that makes sense. I just feel like
Stevie has money though. Let's not
what
forget
money?
that.
He owes
Stevie-
so much child support. He ain't got no money.
But Stevie's a
He better
big
have some
producer,
money that's
though.
not on
He's
paper.
He's a big
Is he still producing?
producer. Not now, but he
Exactly.
produced. Come on, he produced.
What's the last hit he produced?
A lot of hit songs. I don't know some
Well,
of them right now.
he's eating
but
off of royalty checks. That's probably
that's
not
what
even
it
that
is.
much.
Like a lot of checks from Bad Boy. Like a lot of checks from like when
Stevie
Biggie
know
was
damn well.
when Biggie was alive.
Stevie
That's
knows
when
damn well
was
he
a big
can't go
deal.
to the bank and go write a check.
All right, we don't really know his financial situation, but what we do know is Mimi was shot at.
Oh yeah, somebody.
I didn't know that. That shit is a
I think,
storyline.
yeah, I think that shit is
Like no, I
Amazing.
never even seen that in the blogs.
Yeah,
That would have
yeah.
been something
I
that
think
was
it's a
like
storyline.
major.
Because look how
I'm tired.
Rashida and Carly Red face was during that scene. You could tell that shit was some bull.
That would have been something. There's no way the
Headline.
blogs is not gonna. They're gonna just keep quiet. VH1 is not paying y'all no money to keep nothing quiet. So y'all gonna air whatever
think
it
it's
is
some
out. That's
bull-
That was a little
bullshit.
sus 'cause, like y'all said, I didn't hear.
bull.
That's bullshit.
Bull.
Well, if she
But-
did, I'm sorry. I don't want to say it's bullshit because if it did happen though, that's crazy because that's her ex and that's scary. That's why you that always have to know who
Who
you're
that
sleeping
shot at
with.
Mimi?
Yeah, didn't they say that? Wasn't it her ex, the one who just got out of jail?
No, it wasn't.
Who's
It
that?
wasn't the ex. The home invasion happened. She doesn't know who it was. It was just some person.
She said,
It was
"God,
a
the
man.
guy." She don't really.
And when she came out, well, she was going to her garage. I don't know if her garage was open.
She said he was sitting in her car.
He was like near the car. He shot at her, but it ricocheted off the car and didn't hit her. And she went upstairs and called the police.
Yeah, some bull.
And then Stevie J wanted her to call him, who was in LA, when that happened. But I'm like, well,
What was
I
you
seen
gonna
a preview.
do, bro?
You're like 5 hours away.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing.
So-
I
I
can't.
don't know.
But
I like him and Faith though. It's just they.
I like Faith for him because Faith be putting him in his spot.
Yeah, she
in
do.
his place. Faith met Mimi, and they actually agreed on a lot of
Yeah.
stuff together instead of her having Stevie's
I didn't
back.
see that.
She was
They met this episode.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the dynamics is different now with that situation, but I feel like VH1 is gonna make it messy some way somehow. But we'll see. This was just episode 1 and 2.
I'm gonna watch it.
Would they count it as 1 and 2?
Yeah, they probably do. It's
is
probably
1
like
and 2.
episode 1.
Okay, because it's 2 hours.
Listen, something else that is not on our itinerary, but I feel like it should be talked about, was Spice wanted to change her
Ooh,
skin
child.
complexion.
I just
I don't
feel like
respect
Spice.
that.
Stuff like that, you know that's real because that hit the blogs. Like we.
But
see
I just
that
still feel
way
like
I haven't
Spice
seen her
is-
video when she like had like put makeup all over her body, and I was like, "What is going on here?"
Come on, we really, nobody really thought she bleached her skin. I mean, at least I did it.
I thought she was doing to prove a point. But
Yeah,
then when
that's
I
what I
watched the
thought. It was
show,
like a
she actually
message.
wants to do that. And then she got offended when the dermatologist asked her like she needs a psych evaluation. That is the right thing
They
to
said
do.
that?
Yes. If you want to make a major change to yourself,
Oh, God.
you're gonna have to get psych evaluated
Wait, she
first.
want to really bleach her skin?
Yes.
I thought it was like for a video. That's
No,
what she
she
said.
really wanted to
She
bleach
put
her.
makeup
Oh,
on for a
Spice,
video.
Spice, you lie.
And she wants
you
to-
hear me? You
She
lie,
wants to do that 'cause
Spice.
she thinks that people keep telling her like she has to change her image.
Nobody
that it
here
means that
change
it's the
her
color of her
skin.
skin.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's
I don't
the
I
think
thing.
think
she has
Spice
to.
I
feels
just
that
think
within
that-
herself. She wants to
Exactly,
be
like
light
she
skinned.
for whatever insecurities she may have.
Why
I don't
she
think
wanna
that when you
be
come to
light
the U,
skin,
I
though,
don't
girl,
know.
you good. You could dance.
All
Your
they were
ass
saying-
is fat.
all they were saying is that what works everywhere else doesn't work here. You have to like step it up. That's what they say.
Because
You
she
have to
probably
start
want
all
to be
over.
She's international.
She is international.
Though. But I'm
But
sure
she's
that
America is a
she's trying to
different
she's trying to
field.
Americanize
Recognize it.
her image, and it's like
No, she's not trying to Americanize her image. She wants to be successful here, and she was told that you need to rebrand and start all over, basically. And
she
it's
needs
true.
to tone it down.
Girl, Spice, you successful here. We know your music.
No, she needs to tone it down.
Like,
No, but she's performing in small venues. She's not making no
She's
real
not
money.
really making any money, and just because they tell you to like start over and rebrand or whatever, I don't think that means that you have to change the color of your skin. It's whatever is working for international.
I don't agree with that.
It's not necessarily gonna work here. America is a different brand. Like
Yeah,
I feel like it's way easier to make it anywhere else, but here is the hardest place you make it. If you can make it here, you'll make it anywhere.
I feel like she just have to keep doing. She's got to just come out with different music. She's fine. Like she don't need to change
needs
herself.
to not be wearing no fucking blue wig. I'm sorry. The style is a hot ass mess. And
you over here wearing glittery things
and with a blue wig. Like where's your bed?
No,
wait.
Sometimes she be looking dumb. Like you can't.
She
Them little cute
look
outfits.
crazy.
Them outfits be cute, and with her little backup dancers, I be seeing her on Instagram.
The clothes is
Listen,
too
no-
tight. Your clothes don't gotta be that tight all the time. Like it's just not. You get used
no
to
shade, but she says that she has been battling colorism for 30 years. Does that mean she's trying to say she's 30 years old? Because she don't look no 30.
She looks old. Spice is not 30. Spice been out for years, so she needs.
Spice not 30. She's like 40.
So why she said she's been battling it for 30 years?
When I was like in first grade.
What is it?
Romping shop. That's like
Ooh.
like
You're my mister, you're my miss. Fuck it up.
Remember that song? And your romping shop.
She don't know what we talking about. Karina,
I'll listen to it
after.
Yeah, we gonna put you on.
Well, I don't even know how it started. I forgot.
No, Robin Shop is the shit. That was my
Yeah,
shit.
that was
I was
the
in
shit.
high
I'll
school at
listen
the
to it
parties.
after.
Like, yeah, why didn't this wait? So I was too young for that. But listen, we will be back because Trending Topics is like legit over. Arsenette, please give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
That my song. I know my best friend's watching. Bitch, you know that was our shit. No, we finished it. I did. What? I forgot. We gonna find out.
No, okay, we be back.
Nunca llama cuando te sientas sola. Tú solo llama cuando él no te la toca. Yo soy maleante, pero tú eres otra cosa. Haciendo el amor como una loca, pero no te
And
enamoras.
we have Ricky Havana here with us in the building. Ain't he cute, ladies? Look at that smile.
Let the ladies know what's your background, because you know it's kind of hard to tell.
That's the girls' room. Welcome.
Cuban and Puerto Rican. All right.
You make some cute babies, y'all.
Introduce yourself. Tell us, like, you know, who you are, where you
Who I
from.
am. It's Ricky Havana, aka Young Ricky Javi, from New York City, rapper, Latin artist. One half of a team called Offshore Group. But yeah, we just musicians, businessmen, trying to make things happen.
So before we get into this, I seen that you posted on social media a while back how you left your job.
Yeah.
What made you do that? Because I be wanting to do that, but I'm scared.
Well, what were you doing, first of all? I want to hear it all.
What was I doing?
Yes.
You know, same shit that everybody do. Just trying to like get a check, trying to make ends meet. Because at the end of the day, you gotta be realistic.
Yeah.
So I was working, but I quit my job simply because I felt like it was time for me to really like take the next step and like leap for my dreams. You know, a lot of people sometimes hold themselves back because they're afraid of taking sacrifices or making sacrifices. So just took a jump. And ran
You wasn't
with it.
scared?
Nah, not really. I feel like there's always a backup plan.
Right,
There's always a backup plan, and you make it work somehow.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Because we got some juicy questions.
Yeah.
So what about your past do you feel has influenced your music?
What about my past? I feel like you probably hear a lot of content relative to like my raising with my mother, kind of like her trials with drug addiction, my brothers being in and out of like the incarceration system, and kind of like my relationship with my pops. But then also like the other side of that, which was like the triumph aspect of it, which was like, yo, even though I'm coming from this place and I did all these things, I've been through all these things, like I'm at this place in my life where I'm still succeeding, I'm still doing well, and I'm gonna continue to do well and stuff like
Gonna
that.
push through. It's crazy because I admire Keisha Cole because I kind of feel like me and her could relate on our upbringing. And she put something on social media the other day where, she said she cut her hair, but the where she's at in her life is like, she prays, and she, no matter her upbringing or where she came from, she always found a way to push through. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, being raised in, what's the word I'm looking for, in the struggle, New York City, or even if you from, Detroit, Chicago, whatever the case is, when you come from struggle, I feel like you gotta master the art of trying to pick yourself up, because it sometimes it's so easy that the hood can cater to the things that you don't need at all, but you feel a victim to it. And it's like, what advice can you give anybody from the young generation who's trying to get into music, or they're trying to overcome a certain struggle? Like, what would you tell them right now?
I think at the end of the day, it's like you have two choices. It's like you decide to be someone who makes excuses, or you don't. You always gonna find a reason why you can't do shit.
Facts. A lot of those.
Everybody got a story, right? Like, I got a story, you got a story, everybody in this room got a story. So you could find a million reasons why you shouldn't be able to achieve something. But it's like, at what point do you stop making excuses for yourself? And you just say, regardless of whatever I've been through, I'm gonna make sure that I do it. And it's like, there's nothing really stopping you. Y'all walked into the grocery store the other day. I'm like, this, one of the Akis in the store. I'm like, this man barely speak English. He own a store.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you see so many stories like that. It's like, what stops me from having these things if they're able to have them?
The same thing, yeah.
Like, it's just a decision that I make. Like, am I gonna make excuses and find all the reasons why I can't do it? Or I'm gonna just do it.
Are you gonna
that's major key. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good jams right there.
Yes.
Take notes, y'all. Take notes.
Well, being that you like to, I feel like you influence people well. So you rap in both English and Spanish. How important do you think in today's day and age to incorporate like a different cultures together?
Yo, I think it's crazy because like I feel like integration is very important. I think so often we're drawing lines between cultures, right? And like, in my mind, it's very simple. It's either like you with me or you're not with me, right?
Facts.
And that's really what life comes down to. And I think like with Latinos specifically, and this is something I've always been vocal about, is like Latinos in the Black community, Latin community, we're constantly like trying to find ways to like be divisive. Say, yo, I'm different than you. I could be Black, but I'm Black. I'm from DR or I'm from Panama.
We all the same.
Yeah, but we all, we have the same origin.
So we different. But in reality, it's like, yo, you the same person. We grew up on the same block. We grew up in the same building. We went to the same schools. We got the same friends.
Oh my God.
It's like, why are we creating these divisions? Exactly. And so like, one of the things that me and Ro always talked about was like, yo, we got to figure out how to bridge this gap so that people realize like, yo, it's us against them.
Exactly.
And it's really like, we can't really be acknowledging this difference because it's not real. You know what I mean? It's not real. We created.
It's an illusion.
Definitely not.
It's really just an illusion. It's really just an illusion.
That's why we need people like
it.
you and Nipsey and Diddy, who's gonna enforce this, because it's like the generation that's coming up now, the young kids, the 16, 17, 18-year-olds, I feel like they are at a peak and they don't know it. They don't even know what they in the middle of right now. And it's like, if they continue to look at art, I don't want to say nobody's names, but if they continue to follow the ignorant artists and the ignorant shit that they doing, everybody's just
It's just that this generation doesn't have the leaders that we had. They have different people. Like, they don't have the Oprahs. No. They don't have the the Martin Luther Kings. They don't have the Biggie, the Pacs, the Jay-Z's. They got the
little
They don't
Uzis,
have that. They have like they have
Lil Uzi.
They have the big face. They have all these young artists now that's talking about selling drugs, popping pills. They don't have the artists that we had that's trying to influence people. Yeah. So that's like where my question
comes. I love my 90s music, man.
But that's where my question comes in for you. Like, with everything that's going on in the music industry, like, you see, like with the Nipsey Hussle death, you see that's how that's changing, like, all the communities, everybody's trying to come together, but it's going to take a lot of work,
of course,
for us to come together because, of all the differences and all the everything that's going on within the music industry and within the community and the government.
Right.
You know, there's like a lot of racial differences, so it's going to take a lot for us to come together, the gang differences and everything. So with everything going on in the music industry and in the world, like, what is one thing you hope that would change? Like, what is one thing that you think
that you want to personally change
Yeah.
as you being Ricky Havana? What is what change you want to make? You think?
It's a lot. There's a lot of shit going on.
I would just say, you mentioned the youth. And I'm not old, so it's like I can't really say like.
Let me ask you your age on camera. How old are you?
26.
You old enough?
I'm old enough.
90s baby.
You are 90s baby, and you this generation. You our generation.
Right. I feel like the youth have this perception of like what it's cool to be, and I feel like what kind of always distinguished me and like the people that I surround myself with is like what it means to be a man to me. And like be somebody who's influential and impactful is not the same as like what other people might perceive it to be. And I think like for children, we gotta be able to like say, yo, it's cooler for you to be yourself. It's cooler for you to try to make an impact for your family, for your loved ones in the right ways. And there's ways to do it. I feel like as a youngin' coming up, I was thinking about this shit the other day, because one of the questions they always ask in radio shows is like, why you start rapping?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like for me, I remember this line that I had on this cover I did to like this one mic joint, and it was like, Pop struggled hard to put a roof on my back. He said, stay in school, keep the truth on your back. It's either that, moving crack, looting, hooping, or rap. And it's like coming up, those were really the only things that you see. It's like, yo, you gonna rob niggas, you gonna be a gangbanger, you gonna sell drugs, you gonna make music, or you gonna play ball.
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like, yo, there's so many ways that you could be successful in life without that. We was having a conversation outside. It's like, yo, don't disqualify yourself from the game. Like, life is a game.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like what I would want to say to the youth is, yo, learn the skills you need to learn to win this shit, regardless of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Whether you a rapper or ball player, whether you own a grocery store, whether you, I don't know, whatever you want to do, you can do it, and there's ways to like go about doing it. So I feel like that would probably be like my biggest impact. And I feel like, I'm not, the only way I can really do that is just by being myself and just being a testament to that, because that's really how I feel, right? Like, I'm not a gangbanger. I ain't trapping. And obviously, people do things that doesn't make them who they really are, internally. So like,
sometimes people just be stuck, and sometimes people don't know who they really are, and instead of, like we were talking about earlier, instead of judging and looking at people like, oh no, you can never change. Sometimes you got to give people a chance to change. Now, if they show you who they are more than once, then that's who they are. But I just feel like in order for the world to change individually, everybody have to change themselves, because
it's like, don't make no excuses. Like, there's ways to get it, man. At the end of the day, it's funny that y'all talk about this whole Nipsey stuff, and it's like, it's just been replaying in my mind. It's like, yo, there was this thing he said. What he said? He said, you can never repay like your grandparents, right? Like, the only thing you can do is just, the only way you can repay them is by being a stand-up individual. And it's like, what does that mean to you? To me, it don't mean having mad respect from
people who don't even
care about how your grandmother doing.
Exactly.
Just go out and do what you gotta do, and like pursue your dreams. Life is short. Make the most out of it. Don't be afraid to pursue your dreams, and like it's all attainable.
So aside from all this like emotional stuff that we got going on, because it's getting real emotional. I'm like, all right, damn, like you taking me back to like a few days ago where I was crying in the couch, like, oh my god, what's going on with the world? But what do you have coming for you?
For 2019.
Like,
2019
what's music you going on?
It's going crazy, man. It's really going crazy. So we just dropped a Spanish album. It's called Dos Gardenias.
What that mean?
A gardenia is a flower. It's like this
gardenia.
type of flower.
So it's a sexy flower?
It's a sexy
flower. So Dos Gardenias is a bolero song. Bolero is like a very slow, like Spanish type of music, but it's very old. And it was written in Havana in like 1944. in Cuba, and it became famous again in the with the Buenavista Social Club. They like in the '90s made it reemerge, but the song itself talks about love, and it compares love to 2 gardenia flowers, and it says, "My love is one flower, yours is another flower. As long as we love each other and we take care of each other, our flowers will prosper. But if my flower ever dies, it's because I know that you found another love." And so my album is all about love and
Can you do
infidelity.
2 versions?
And they're like,
She's so annoying.
The English version.
so we dropped that shit, and we're just working on, that was really more so to just like make a staple. Like, yo, I'm a Spanish artist. I want people to know that I'm a Latin artist as well. I'm trying to bridge the gap. But we working on our third English project, but our fourth project in total.
Yeah.
And that's our first full length project. And we really looking for that one to be the breakthrough for us. But things are lining up well. Things are going well. Probably hit A3C.
Claim it, speak it, own it is already yours.
Building relationships, all that
already
going
yours.
on.
And make sure you invite us to your next show.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you got
We
coming
need the press
through.
passes. But wait, before we let you go,
We gotta let you
now,
go.
with you being an English rapper and then you doing Spanish, one thing I like about you is because you remind me of my boo Drake. And, Drake is, he always trying new things and he always just excel at each thing he tries. So that's why I love him. But I hate that people refer to him as a culture vulture. I'm like, y'all mad because he can get on the island beat and body it? So how would you feel if people considered you as that? Like, how?
What?
A culture vulture.
How? He's Spanish.
Because I feel like people look at you like, well, you a Spanish artist, stick to that. And then,
you mean with hip-hop?
Yeah, people try to, it's like, I hate the fact that people try to box you in.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's art. You cannot box an artist
quite frankly,
in.
you gotta, if we want to talk about culture, hip hop culture specifically, you really gotta understand the culture to talk about that. And like what you gotta understand, like hip hop was founded in the South Bronx. If you think about the South Bronx in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it was blacks and Puerto Ricans in the South Bronx.
Yeah.
Right, and they together contributed to creating that movement. It wasn't like it was just a black movement; it was a Bronx movement. So I feel like Latinos have always been involved in the music and in the culture. I don't really think there's a difference per se. So I don't really feel like,
Because people just ignorant and they just don't.
are.
Because I'm like, why
People
would
always
you
gonna have
call
something to say
Drake
about
that?
Yeah, that's just the world today. That's
Especially
social
if you're
media.
successful, they're gonna try to bring you down.
God, I just hate
I ain't really
it.
stressed about it. I mean, it's whatever to me. You know what I mean? People gonna fuck with my music. They not. They gonna say what they want to say about it.
But at least you got, if you
Listen.
know you got 90 million fans, fuck the 10 other million.
Yeah, yo,
Exactly. You get what I'm
people always
saying?
go, hey, man.
In words of Drake, jealousy is love and hate at the same time. So I take it.
Hello. No, the people that hate on you be your biggest fans on the low.
Yeah, on the low.
They gotta know what you're doing. They gotta hate.
I'm pretty sure our fans, the ladies, want to know.
Are you single?
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all heard that, ladies.
I'm gonna get some
For
DM
the ladies who are, you are. You might. You
You might get your gardenia. You never know.
Oh, maybe.
Are you
I don't
looking
know.
for somebody? Like, what's your interest?
Send it to
like
the love
music.
special.
I like music a lot. In terms of women, I'm really just focused on trying to like make my life what I want it to be right now. And so I'm really focused on like the music and trying to make that happen and, put all my positive energy towards that.
distractions.
Yeah.
Yeah, because women can be distractions, beautiful distractions.
Yeah.
Ladies, you ask for
But
y'all.
behind every great man,
It's a great woman. That's
Yeah.
a
It's a
fact.
great woman.
The only
It
it just
word
has to be the right woman. 'Cause if not,
That's a fact. I mean,
Yo,
you
maybe.
never know. Nobody has the, life mapped out so perfectly, but right now we focus on music. It's Ricky season. We trying to make this shit happen. Offshore group, you know how I go.
Oh, good. 2019 is year to come up.
It's lit.
So, guys, it's so sad to say bye to Ricky.
thank you for stopping by,
Yes.
All right.
and we wish you the best of luck. Obviously, we'll be
Y'all
there every
better
step of the way.
listen to that album about the flower
lit.
and be in the house like, ew.
You got any shows coming up? That's in the city?
Shows? No. I'm playing it. Cool with the shows until the right kind of like situation
I feel you
pops
on
up.
So tours, anything that you want the fans to know? Anything?
As of right now, nah. We really focus on this next project, promoing this album, Dos Gardenias. I got a video coming out.
Stay tuned. Follow him on Instagram, y'all.
To Sola, which was the single off the album. So we really just focusing on the rollout for the album, and then working on the next stuff.
All right, y'all heard it here.
Yeah, I heard it here first.
Facts.
Let's
Here
go.
at the
Ricky
girls'
Havana in the building.
Welcome back. We are here with two music artists, Fantastico and Robbie B. They got a new album that they just dropped. What's the vibes?
It's the vibes, baby.
It's about to be lit. Tell us the vibes.
Hold on, though. Ain't one of y'all missing? I could have sworn it was three of y'all. What's going on?
Yeah, where all the white skin girls? Oh, there she go. There she go. Okay. Ocarina.
Yo, who this?
Who this? Fantastical.
Yeah, you don't know? That's fair. Yeah.
What's the vibes, girl?
This who
Yeah.
we doing today?
What
you want me to
I
video
need you
for?
on something less.
A little
Not
dancing.
less. I mean,
you know.
dancing, twerking.
Twerking.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How much you
Something.
paying me?
I mean, I'm
you know, I got this shirt.
I got cash out.
What's that shirt?
I got cash out.
Yo, what's this thing? Like, I don't see it. Like, I don't have with real paper, like, for real.
I got quick.
I'm sorry, wow.
The shirt, it's exclusive.
Party me forever.
What? Yo, she really leave, right?
I said yes.
Yo,
That's
she
the
playing.
girls'
She really leave, right?
room.
Hey, fuck it up. Ew. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up, sis.
At the girls' room, ow. At the girls' room, at the girls' room, at the girls' room, at the girls' room, ow. Every Wednesday, fly. Every Wednesday, fly. Every Wednesday, fly.